What's up guys, Deadpool15 here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my Championship League predictions for the 17-18 season. Now, let's just crack into the video. So, at 24th I've got Sheffield United. Now, Sheffield United won the League One title last season, and I don't think that they will stay in the Championship. Yes, I know that they've got a shot, but I don't think that he will have enough to keep Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship this season. Next in 23rd, I've got Burton Albion. Now, I'm surprised about Burton Albion and their season last season because they managed to stay up with some terrific results by beating Huddersfield Town, who are now in the Premier League, and beating my team, Nottingham Forest, with a free kick from Calder Woodrow, which was absolutely BS because it was not a good free kick, guys. That was just a stupid decision by the referee. Now, in 22nd, I've got Bolton Wanderers. Now, Bolton are going to struggle because they've got a tough first game and a tough last game. Their first game is at home to Leeds United, and the last game is at home to Nottingham Forest. So hopefully we can take the game to Bolton on the last day. We can take the game to them, and hopefully it will be an exciting game to watch. Now, in 21st, I've got QPR. Now, they've got Ian Holloway as a manager, making his second spell as their manager. And I think that they will just avoid relegation, but I don't think they will be fighting for anything. So I've put them in 21st. In 20th, I've put Millwall. Now Millwall for me are a Championship club. I don't think they'll be fighting for anything, but I think that they will not finish any higher or lower than 20th. In 19th, I've got Birmingham City. Now, Birmingham had a terrible season last season because they sacked Garrow when Birmingham was 7th. They got their big name, Gianfranco Zola. He did crap there. He got 2 wins when he was there, which is just appalling. And then, at least, they got Harrow Redknapp to bloody keep them in the Championship. So, they finally made the right decision, in my opinion. In 17th, I've put Wolves. Now, Wolves, I've got Nuno Espirito Santo. Wolves fans, please do tell me if I've pronounced that right. But I think Wolves are going to go past FFP, which is financial fair play, because they've spent 15 million on Ruben Neves. They bought him from Porto. Now, he used to manage Porto, and he used to, and Ruben Neves used to play for him. In my opinion, guys, I would pay maximum 8 million for Ruben Neves, maximum 8 million. No more. My minimum will be 4.5 million. But the maximum is 8. If it's any more than 8 million, that's it. I will not go for it. So anyway, in 18th, I put Brentford. Now Brentford had a really impressive season last season under Dean Smith. They shocked me a little bit, but I think that was expected because we cannot beat them. We keep on losing to them home and away. I don't know what it is, but we just cannot beat Brentford at this moment in time. And I think their owner has fell out with our manager, Mark Warburton, because he used to manage Brentford and he got them to the Championship from League One. He got them promoted in his first season, I think. So anyway, In 15th, I've got Ipswich. Now, Ipswich Town will be gutted because they lost their last game of the season at the City Ground to us. We beat them 3-0 to keep us in the Championship, which is what I wanted. So that was a happy thing for me, and I'm glad we beat them. Anyway, into 14th, I put Sunderland. Now, they have just got a new manager in Simon Grayson, who has left Preston because he had a really good, successful 4 years there. He has always left the club in a better state than when he's walked in, which in my opinion, guys, is what you want. So anyway, going on to 13th, I put Aston Villa. Now, Aston Villa have just signed John Terry, yes, but I do not think that they will get promoted because I think John Terry will get injured. Aston Villa fans, please let me know down below. Do you think John Terry will get injured this season? Now, going into 12th, I've put Barnsley. Now, Barnsley should have a really successful season this season. I've put them 12th because I don't think that they'll be getting promotion, and I don't think that they'll be getting relegation either. But I think that they will build on last season on where they finished, which I think was 12th as well. So I've put them where they finished last season. Anyway, going into 11th, I've put Cardiff City. Now, Cardiff, for me, are a really good club. I think they've got Neil Warnock as their manager, and hopefully they've just signed Callum Patterson as well from Hearts, so hopefully he can adjust to Championship football quickly. I think it was the right move for him because I think he's played at Hearts for 13 years now, and I think it was right for him to make a change. So anyway, going into 10th, I've put Derby County. Now, Derby County, I've got Garrett in charge, and they have got Tom Huddleston making his second return to Derby, and they have also got Curtis Davies, who is a solid centre-back. He is as solid as a rock, so hopefully he can do good for Derby. Now, going into 9th, it gets really interesting. We've got Preston North End, and Preston have got a good manager in Alex Neil. Hopefully he can do what he did at Norwich. Hopefully he can have a good time at Deepdale. Hopefully he can get Preston promoted in his first season like he did with Norwich City in his first season. But we can't guarantee that. But I'll put them in 9th anyway. In 8th, I've put Fulham because I don't think Fulham will get promotion this season, and I think they'll just miss out on the final playoff spot. Now, guys, I think they've just give that Egerson guy a new contract. I think they've just signed that Lucas Piazon guy from Chelsea on loan again for a full season loan. Anyway, going into 7th, I've put Sheffield Wednesday. Now, I back Sheffield Wednesday to at least do well in the playoffs because I think in the 15-16 season they made the final, but they was very unlucky. They lost to Hull, but hopefully they didn't make the final last season. Reading did, but hopefully that they can do well in the playoffs this season if they get there. Anyway, going into 6th, I put Reading. Now, Reading just missed out on promotion last season to the Glory Land, which for me is the Premier League. I call it the Glory Land because they just missed out on one penalty save from Daniel Ward to get Huddersfield promoted to the Premier League. So anyway, going into 5th, I put Hull City because I think Hull City have got a manager whose name I cannot pronounce. Oh fans, can you please tell me how to announce it in the comments down below? I think Hull could struggle because they've lost Curtis Davies to Derby, as I've already mentioned. I think they can do better without Tom Hudson because I do not like him. I think he's not a pace player. I find him crap to be honest with you guys. I don't like him. Anyway, going into fourth, I put Norwich. Now Norwich, I've got a new manager in Daniel Fox. If he can put in his way of playing football at Norwich, we don't know what it is yet. It might be what he used in Germany, because I've read that he has worked with Jurgen Klopp and David Wagner also at Dortmund. So we don't know what style of play he will use it, but hopefully it will be good because I've put him in fourth. Anyway, into third, I've put Leeds United. Now Leeds United have got Thomas Christensen as their manager, and if they did what they did last season under Gary Monk, it will be a success. It will be a successful season for them because they had a successful season last season. They just missed out on the playoffs because they bottled it right at the very end. But hopefully they don't do it this season. Anyway, in second place, I've got Middlesbrough. Now Middlesbrough, I've got Gary Monk as their manager, and they've also got a new bloody striker in British Sambalonga from Forest for I think it was 15 million, which I'm not happy about. I hope Britt breaks a leg, and I hope he misses the Forest game at the City Ground, which is the fourth league game into the season. So guys, I hope Britt breaks a leg and misses the Forest game, and both of them, the one at the other side as well. So anyway, going into first, it can be none other than Nottingham Forest. Yes, it might be Nottingham Forest. I think that they will get a motion to the Premier League and win the title, because we've got a good manager in Mark Warburton. He can get us playing good football, and with a new signings in Jason Cummings, Barry Mackay, Liam Boson, and this guy who I can't remember who he is, but I think Barry Mackay will be good because he's worked with Mark Warburton at Rangers. So I think Mackay will go. I think Jason Cummings will be decent because he scored a few goals last season for Hibs, I think it was, in Scotland. But I reckon that Forest can go out and win the title and make a return back to the Premier League, since they've not been in the Premier League for like 15, 12, any years. So hopefully Forest can win the title and make their return. So anyway guys, if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of this video. Please stay on get in touch with me, and who you think will get promotion and get relegated, and most of all, peace.